like human lips. It's so gross. Yeah.
He's not moving like a man. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trip 5 back again with another creepy video compilation. Let's jump right into the video, y'all.
I think I could guess how the next pandemic might start, y'all. All because of this. We are literally one missed test away from eating poison for dinner. The FDA just shut down food safety quality checks, y'all. Not paused it, not reduced it, but shut it down completely. They said they're doing this because of staff cuts. So you mean to tell me the people that make sure our food is at a good quality and it's not carrying around no diseases is gone? Just like that, gone. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. You literally need to watch what you eating at this point. Because if they not even gonna tell us what's going on because they're gone, who's gonna tell us? You gotta tell yourself now. Make sure y'all washing y'all food, everything. This shit do not feel real. It feel like a damn movie, y'all. Am I the only one feeling like that? Am I tripping? They will not tell you if the food is gonna be recalled or anything. So that means a lot of people might be taking trips to the ER. So y'all, enjoy your next bite, but don't be surprised if your stomach start turning upside down, flipping around and doing the dirty. I need y'all to tag somebody down below who's still eating gas station sushi. They need to see this. Comment down below if this scare you, and hit that like button if you think they trying to set something up.
Hey, to be honest, I don't even trust the FDA. The amount of things that's in our food nowadays that they're allowing us to eat is outrageous. Like, the ingredients we have in our food are literally banned in other countries. And you know that tells you how much they care about our health.
People will believe in aliens, Area 51, the fact that we walked on the moon, the fact that Egypt is in the Grand Canyon, the fact that celebrities are cyborgs, the fact that we have advanced technology and all types of underground civilizations. They will even believe in hollow earth. But let's get into the conversation of Soylent Green and people will gasp, what? No, ain't no way. It's not possible. They would never do that. There are enough chickens. There are enough cows. Where? Do y'all know how many chicken wings people eat in the Super Bowl alone? Like, when you start mentioning Soylent Green, people get a gasping and going crazy. How is it possible? No, they would never do that. Are you sure? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny it. This is all alleged. It's all for entertainment purposes. I'm just imagining things. But how is it possible that we're so quick to believe in all of these random things? Y'all would really think that they went to space over and over. The fact that we can access Mars, but we can't even find a plane that gets lost within our own atmosphere, that gets lost in the ocean. The fact that they tell you that we don't know what's in 95% of the ocean. Meanwhile, how did they even measure how much ocean we can't measure? But y'all won't believe that Soylent Green is potentially a real thing. How is that possible? Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you don't know what that is, save this video, go look into it, come back and share your thoughts. Whatever else comes out, I'll absolutely be back. So make sure you like, follow, stay for some more tea. But there have been so many conspiracy theories throughout the years that turned out to be proven real, like MK Ultra or what happened in Tuskegee. The list goes on and on. But needless to say, we like to think of things as conspiracy until they're proven, and we're not wrong, we're just early. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you for watching. And to be clear, none of this is real. I implore you to do your research because it's all always alleged.
Everybody seen that dude that was going viral on TikTok. He was saying there ain't no bodies inside the graves. How he work on the graveyard and there ain't no bodies inside on. Some of the caskets be empty when they be digging them up. I'm starting to believe some of that. But this is a body. Like, I would open it up and show y'all, but they said it stank, so don't do it. But this is a whole body. We pulled it out this bucket. The body be coming in these buckets from the hospital, and they put them in this, and then they send it somewhere and they burn them. All these barrels, those are bodies over there. We done stuck 2 bodies over there. I'm feeling like the mafia right now.
Hey, what are they doing with those bodies? Why do McDonald's have contracts with hospitals? These are things people need to be questioning. Like she said in the other video, I don't think there's enough chickens and cows to feed everyone on a daily basis. So where they getting all of this food from? You know, I doubt chicken and cows can reproduce that fast. You know, that's just my thoughts though. What y'all think about this?
Is that a dog? What is that? Tell us now. What the
Science proves that human beings only see 4% what's in front of them.
Damn.
What happens when we can see 10% what's in front of us? Would we be in fear? This is the same reason why if you take your Tesla down to the local cemetery and you sit there with your barometric camera on, you're gonna see human beings walking around on that camera that you can't see with your own visual perception. Why is that? What is that about? Why do scientists come out and say that the afterlife takes a place in another dimension?
Which I think for sure.
Why is that? I've seen people dying. I looked at people's faces when they was checking out. They looking past me, they looking past you. Whatever they looking at is not what we thinking.
It's like that thing that happened in the Vietnam War where they had that special dye on their glasses and they're seeing monsters that was there and then they take them off and they're not there.
Really? I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
It's a certain dye that they actually banned in America.
Oh, was that Agent Orange or was that something else?
No, it's something else.
It was a dye that they used to color the lenses on night vision goggles. They went from a red spectrum to the current spectrum that we on now, which is green, grays, and white. When they was using the red spectrum, soldiers complained that they seen monsters.
That video is wild. You see something literally grabbed her shirt and she literally got up out of there quickly. Like the guy said in the video before, like there's literally things around us that we can't see with the physical eye. You know, I always say, think of it like gas. We know gas is there, but we can't see it. It's basically the same thing. And you know, some people do have the gift to see these, you know, so-called spirits.
Basically, spirits can attach themselves to objects. Take a look at this.
Just doing a quick run around of Goodwill right now. As you can see, some of the items still have attachments, but keep in mind that the SLS detector is designed to read the body figure of a human being. So, although it may be imperfect, it is known for its accuracy when there is nothing in sight. So, I mean, I guess I could see how those kind of have a human shape to them. Like I said, I am showing people that there are attachments to objects, whether you like it or not. If you found it in a yard sale, if you found it in a used store or a consignment store, there's an attachment to it because who knows what they did in their lifetime, you know? There you go. Oh yeah, I love when my camera gets blurry. That means I hit a really good spot. Nobody's in front of me and it's trying to auto adjust. That means I found something. Nice. There you go. You see that blur? Yep. Oh yeah. Ask any paranormal researcher, they'll tell you. Once your equipment starts going out of what's normally planned, there you go. Yes. This is gold right here. Wow. All this shit is tainted. God damn, man. Just be careful what you buy, people. Peace. Take care of yourself.
If you use public bathrooms, stop what you're doing and listen to this. You're gonna need to hear it. This pertains to men and women, but mainly women, and you're gonna see why. If y'all go to the bathroom and y'all have to use toilet paper, women especially, check your toilet paper. You're probably wondering, like, what do you mean check your toilet paper? Well, this is why. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about. This is from needle-using junkies going in the bathroom, taking that cover that's over it off, sticking their needles in there and cleaning their needles. Not all of them will look like this, not all of them will have little blood spots on it, but if you look in the toilet paper, there shouldn't be no pinholes or anything like that. Not all the times do their needles have blood on it, but if they do, you'll see the red marks, and if they have to stick their needle in there to clean it, you'd be able to tell.
It looks like human lips. It's so gross. Yeah.
Why they just in, boy? Gynecologist, moflies, mosquitoes, have off of goddamn being really we're in the us. Yeah, be careful.
Man, who is this guy beefing with? Now imagine if someone get him angry and he decide to use that on them. It look like a weapon that can be used in a zombie apocalypse or something. I would hate to be one of his ops.
Michael Jackson exposes the dark truth about music.
Singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state, into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song or become what you're saying.
Now, Michael Jackson being one of the greatest musicians to ever live, you can safely say that he's an authority figure when it comes to the subject of music. The reality is that music is one of the most powerful forms of programming. You don't just listen to it, you actually absorb it. Let's do a quick experiment. How does this make you feel? Now, how does this make you feel? Two different songs, two completely different vibes. And look, you could listen to whatever you want to listen to. I'm not here trying to discourage you from listening to any type of music. But the fact is, you are what you consume. It isn't only you are what you eat, you are what you consume. So if you keep taking in destructive music, don't be surprised if your life starts to reflect that.
Come on, baby. Yeah, let's go. We spots? Was that Dalmatian? Okay. You just wanted to be in the video. Say hey. Yeah, because what is that? Let's go inside. It sounds super far away, but like, no, what is that? Yo, come on. Come on, yo. He came inside so fast. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we in for the night.
What's the weirdest and most unusual experience you've had in the Appalachian Mountains? Buckle up, story time. Let me first shed some context on this area. You know how almost every region has a haunted location, like a haunted house? Everyone knows the history there, and everyone also knows that that history is a little dark. People funnel all sorts of energy into that location. The human brain is a very powerful thing, and when enough human brains come together in one idea and focalize into to a certain location, like a haunted house, for example, it can bring forth some things, manifesting entities with energies. Now, I live in the Appalachian foothills, the gateway to the Appalachian Mountains. I live smack dab in the middle of Wayne National Forest. A lot of native people used to live here, and they were relocated, offsetting an entire way of life, removing native people from their holy lands, native people dying in droves. Well, a lot of them focalized a lot of that energy to bring forth a certain entity that I don't even like saying out loud, but I've seen it, and it was fucking terrifying. All of our roads around here just go through endless forest. It can kind of get to your head when you're driving at night. Hardly any cell phone service in a very remote and sparsely populated area. One night I was heading home from fishing, just listening to the radio and carrying on, when a coyote stepped into the middle of the road. This thing ain't moving out of the road, so I just hit my brakes and I sit there with it in my headlights. When I first saw it, it'd be about as far as where that barn is, but it got about as close to where that fence is right there. It was acting real strange, real confident, nonchalant, like I didn't matter, like that big hunk of steel that I was driving, it didn't care about. It was walking right down the center of that lane. When it gets from about me to that fence, it just stops. I've never seen an animal be so still in my life. So I'm honking my horn at it. I'm making all sorts of noise and hooting. I don't want to hit this thing. I want to just get around it. But something's really striking me off with it. I honk at it several more times till finally I take my car out of park, and the moment I took my car out of park, I saw it stand up. Just like the freaking hair on my arm right now, I saw it stand up on its back legs, man, and it rattled me to my core. We don't even say the name of this thing out loud here. You'll just invoke it. The only thing I thought to do was just accelerate hard and get past it and try not to look at it as I got by. But I could not help but notice it remained perfectly still, except for its head twisting, looking at me as I went by it. I was terrified to look at my rear view. Terrified. I flew down them old coal mining roads and those old wagon trails, man. I was hauling ass to get home. It never once felt like it wanted to hurt me. Just wanted to make sure that I knew that it was real. As big, as brawny, and as strong as I am, there wasn't a single part of my head that thought that I could win whatever that was. It psychologically dominated me without barely moving. When it stood up, it looked like it had gained like an extra 2 feet, just perfectly still. I got more of them. Me and Cody had a few run-ins with the big guy too. Me and Cody even got impressions of his feet, but that's a story for another time. Welcome to Appalachia. Stay safe, stay wild.
These stories about the Appalachian Mountains is crazy. In the video before this one, the lady heard them screams in the Appalachian Mountains as well. I'm trying to really figure out what's out there. The way how this guy just described his story makes me believe like it's some type of shapeshifters out there or something. I know it sounds wild, but this is what the people are saying. They even saying don't whistle at night because something might come for you.
He's not moving like a man. Oh my goodness. He's definitely moving. Guys, come look at the phone. You can see it.
Indy walks in with a black eye. So the father of Mars travel walks into the house that's not white for his last day, a congratulations and a key to the house that's not white, and he has a black eye. And TikTok, this is just the news. Episode 4. Literally, I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying the obvious. He walked in with a black eye. A black eye. Never mind. 1000% unrelated, not relevant whatsoever. Last night, he posted this very, very weird AI image of this bull-looking thing. A crowd of bull people. This is the only reason the video is labeled AI. But there's something weird about these bull, especially this one right here. Something is mighty, mighty, mighty familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. Picture is completely irrelevant. I'm just using it to help me think. By the way, completely unrelated again, I actually just dropped a crazy video on YT about this entity right here. He had said it was caused by his son X. X must be extremely strong at his age. And go back and watch the video, but there's a lot of redding in his eye. Anyways, hope your eye feels better.
If you do your research on these black-eyed celebrities, you will be shocked. Like literally all of them go through the same thing. Maybe it's like a ritual or, you know, some type of initiation or something. It's not just a coincidence that all of them have it. There gotta be some meaning behind it. These celebrities have more black eyes than regular people around the world.
This is important. There's no satellites in the sky. You're not getting your Wi-Fi connection. None of that is coming from satellites. I've always said this. None of that comes from your satellites. They tell you we got satellites in the sky. Right, like they tell you the earth is round, and they tell you that we all one human race, right? They tell you that too, okay? It's a lot of shit they tell you. They've told you to maintain control over your perspective. They told you that the trees they fucking cut down are mountains. That's a perspective grabber right there, nigga. Because had they told you as a child, like, it was all you had giant trees, but they got cut down. They could have just told you that. Hey, it was giant trees at one time and they all got cut down. So now when you ride and you see them giant tree stumps, you be like, oh, them tree stumps. But your perspective is different about the whole fucking life you live. Like, you be like, hold on, it was trees that fucking big? And who the fuck cut them down if they was that big? And what did they use? Your mind runs off with so many questions.
If I told you the trees used to push past the clouds, what we call forest now, that's scrub, shrubs, twigs. The real trees, they were all cut down in some ancient deforestation event nobody talks about. They were the original skyscrapers, towering so high you couldn't even see the tops from the ground. You know, they made redwoods look like bonsai trees, and we didn't just lose them, they were erased systematically, like someone wanted them gone. You ever look at Devil's Tower in Wyoming? They tell you it's a volcanic formation, but come on, look at it. That's not a mountain, that's a stump, a petrified tree stump. Perfect vertical striations, flat top, root-like base. It's the same pattern you see when you cut down a tree, just scaled up a few thousand%. And it's not just that one. All over the world, these mesas and buttes follow the same pattern. Flat-topped, perfectly vertical columns, like the earth got logged by something massive. Now, here's where it gets crazier. Satellite images, the ones they quietly stopped talking about, show massive vein-like patterns crisscrossing deserts and plains. Not rivers, not tectonics. Veins, root systems of trees so massive their trunks would have been wider than entire cities. And they're still there, fossilized, camouflaged as part of the terrain. Because this wasn't just logging. This was a planetary scale event.
Mountains are tree stumps. You ever seen the movie Avatar with the blue people? And you seen them on them big trees and how they was operating with the trees, and they were so connected to nature and all of that, and to the animals. I believe that's how it was back then. I believe this planet was way more magical than they tell us it was. They be putting the truth right in these movies.
Get into the habit of cooking your own food with your own energy. It's so much energy going on in the world. And truth be told, you don't know who cooking your food and what type of day this person has had and what type of thoughts are going through their mind as they cooking up your food. Because cooking ain't nothing but spell work. You cooking, you mixing up seasonings and salts and waters and heat, and you putting your magic on it, and that's a big thing because you finna consume that. And you must know the type of energy that's going inside of you. And today people are stressed out, they depressed, they hate their job, they just doing it because they need the money. And then when you eat that food, you taking in all that energy. So it's better to just cook your own food at the house. You put in your own good energy, your own good magic into your food, and you consume that good magic. Cook your own food. It ain't wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with going out every now and then. You know, like other. You know, don't make that shit a habit. Like, you need to be cooking more at the house than you are going out to eat. It's more healthier that way.
Cooking your food at home is definitely more healthier. She's right though. You don't know what energy people are putting into this food. And all of that energy is just being transferred to you when you consume it. You know, I'm going to leave it at that though. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys sub to the channel if you haven't already. And share this with someone who might like these type of videos. We out, y'all. See you on the next one.